Sweet, today we're going to be looking at some AI and no-code or low-code tools and how good they are for SEO. So we're going to be doing a tier list ranking here. If you don't know what a tier list is, you start off with the S2, which is the best for SEO in this case, and then we work our way down. Obviously F tier is complete rubbish, you want to steer away from that. But I don't think I'm going to be harsh enough to give any of these an F ranking. And before we jump in, this is just an overview from the SEO perspective and looking at SEO just outside of the box. I think you can probably make any of these tools work with SEO, but from the perspective, if you're not sure which tool is best for your SEO project, then this should give you some guidance and then you can dive in more from there. Okay, maybe we'll jump in with Bubble to begin with. So Bubble is a powerful tool. I mean, it was super powerful. A few years back, I used it for some no-code projects. Nowadays, we wouldn't, it's not flying, let's put it that way. For SEO, Bubble's quite heavy. Even the blank pages can be a bit slow and aren't scoring that well on page speed insights. It's not built for SEO, let's be honest. So I'm going to give that maybe an E tier. It's a bit harsh, could be a D, but yeah, not the best for SEO. Next, we'll jump into Webflow. Now this one has a special place for me and there's definitely some bias here. At the startup I worked at, I built a content directory. We scaled it to millions of users a month with mostly Webflow. And yeah, I think they're super strong CMS, the ability to get pages super quick and scale without having to kind of manually roll out pages, puts it in a really strong spot. I'm going to put it at A tier. It is really good and there's a great community around how you can even push the SEO capabilities further. The reason it is not S, even though maybe I should be putting it there, is that getting it to 80% of SEO performance is pretty easy, but getting that last 20%, you have to be a bit clever about it. But there are some tools and plugins now which make it quite a bit easier for that. Framer's new. I haven't used it a huge amount, but I know that you can make super nice sites with it that are pretty lightweight, which is good for SEO. But I know that it's also not purpose built for SEO. I know they've got the CMS. It's not going to be up there with Webflow on that front. Again, more suited for simple websites rather than content driven. Do I give it a benefit of the doubt? Maybe I'll put it in between C and B, if that's allowed. Okay, WordPress. I mean, like I said, I'm a Webflow man myself, which means I'm very not a WordPress user. But there's no denying the classic argument. These guys are powering a lot of the web. WordPress make it so easy for someone going from zero to being able to publish content online with a pretty strong SEO foundation out of the box and a bunch of easy plugins to install. I think it has to be an A, doesn't it? It has to be. Cool, next we'll look at Replit, Lovable, Bolt. These all kind of fit into the same bucket here. Super powerful apps recently in 2025, 2024. I've been using them a bunch. Would they be my go-to for an SEO project? They wouldn't be, no. So I think a couple things here. Firstly, they've got a tendency to over-engineer projects a bit, which means, they default mostly to web apps, which are going to be a bit heavier. They're going to be a bit more clunky, especially for kind of search engine crawlers. There's not going to be an easy way for you to publish content regularly. You can make it work. You definitely can roll out and deploy projects that have a good SEO foundation. It's just, it's not going to be the simplest. Let's put it that way. So for these, I'll put them in C. And I'm maybe C, maybe D, maybe low C. We'll put them here. I mean, they're fantastic tools, I just think, for an SEO project. There's better options. Now, Shopify, again, slightly different category because it's e-commerce. But, a big part of e-commerce is SEO. And you can do some very good SEO stuff in Shopify. I think the only thing holding this back is that I think out of the box, it's not going to be the strongest. You're going to need a few plugins and stuff. I think there's going to be a lot of tendencies for super large product images and unoptimized pages. And I think for that, I think we'll put it in a B. I think it's a very respectable low-code SEO tool. So yeah, there we have it. And like I said, you can make any of these work if you do the right SEO foundations, which is not super complicated. So yeah, cheers for watching. If you like the video, do subscribe for some more content like this around AI and no-code tools. Also check out the newsletter. Link is in the description and we're going to be getting some good stuff coming out of there. So yeah, all the best.